I would say Marie Curie kind of entered my life at 3 different times. The first was simply as a young girl, her name was often mentioned as the woman scientist, like there was only one. And my mother had an interest in her for which I don't really understand, but there was a beautiful biography of her that sat on our bookshelf. By beautiful, I mean I liked the book binding, but it was way too difficult a book for me to read. So I used to just take it down and hold it. The second time she entered my life was a piece that I made, maybe in the late 70s, called RSVP. And in that piece, I actually did some research about her by then. And one of the images that we used in this piece was the fact that once she had found the uranium, the radium, I mean, that they tossed it around the studio, the laboratory, like a ball. They just tossed it. They loved it. They were so joyful about it. And we actually used that in that piece. The third time that she enters my life is actually for this piece. And in almost all of the books that I read where there's any reference to the Manhattan Project and to the development of the atom bomb, the story begins or nearly begins with Marie Curie. And so this idea of beginnings, of course, she becomes really important. But in one book in particular, Before the Fallout, she's given a tremendous amount at the beginning of the book. And it's there that I began to understand the totality of what she did, both in terms of the physicality of what she did and the meticulousness of what she did.